Welcome to Absolute Legends. I am Bumfries, I am Pete, I am back. And today we're going to go over 13 fragrances that you can wear for the office and you'll smell absolutely fantastic. Now I've got pretty much every budget range you can imagine. So from clones to cheapies, designers to niche, I have something for everyone. So we've got 10 quid or 500 quid, which there's none of us actually, it's 500 quid. I think the most is about 130. So I still kept it relatively affordable for everyone. And that's the high-end niche. I should move it more. But most of it, really simple, great to wear. There's a couple of curveballs in there that if you want to smell a little bit different to the norm. But as always, trying to tell you some amazing office fragrances you can wear all the time and still smell amazing. Let's go. Right, we're going to go roughly about some of the cheapest ones first, then one could progressively move upward. But this one I think came out in 2012. This one is still affordable. It runs about 15 to 20 quid, give or take. It's a pretty much one of those houses that are underrated, and it's a woody aquatic one. This is Guess Blue, Seductive Blue EDT. This one lasts about 6 hours, so again, you might need to reapply it, but for 100 ml, I don't see that being a problem. So it is very easy to wear. It's a little touch of cardamom, black pepper as well, so it gives it a little edge of it. So it's not completely an aquatic, but it's certainly got nice notes to it. Also got cashmere wood, geranium. It's got a bit of moss in here and some sea notes in here. A really great fragrance, easy to pull off. Anyone can wear this one. It's not going to break your bank account. Great little one, and if you want to wear this anytime, you're going to smell great. And honestly, the price can't really beat it. So my first one is Guess Seductive Blue EDT. Right, this next one came out a couple of years ago, and I absolutely adore the opening to this. It's absolutely sensational. It is a cheap one. It's around about 25 quid, give or take. This is from the world of Maison Hombre, and this is Jean Lo Immortal. Now, obviously, this is a clone of a Louis Vuitton, and I always forget what one it is. However, the opening of ginger, bergamot, and grapefruit on this is absolutely to die for. I love this opening. It's amazing. But it's also got rosemary, sage. It's also got some geranium. It's got some lavender and some amber. It's an absolute beautiful scent. Lasts about 6-7 hours. Again, you're looking at a good day's work out of this. And you're not going to break the bank either. You're going to smell absolutely fantastic for the first hour or so with this, with that freshness of the ginger, bergamot, and grapefruit. Phenomenal one. And I love it because of, like I say, it reminds me a lot of Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme, the original from 2006. But this one is a little bit more punchy off my skin. But Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme was another good one that I could have put in here, but haven't today. So this one is Jean Lo Immortal by Maison Hombre. Right, this next one, this came out in 2022. Now this is a Byredo clone, I think a Barbara Freak, if I remember correctly. Now I might be wrong, but it's definitely a Byredo fragrance. This is a bit more expensive. This is about 35 quid. So this one is another great one. This is Mere Corner Vibrant Vetiver Delight. This is a beautiful scent. So this has got lots of orange flower. Can't find a thing. Oh, rubbish. It's very clean. It's very fresh. It's got like that grassy vetiver notes in here. It's also got notes of musk, vetiver, amber, some cedar notes in here. Very classy, very elegant, well put together. Even got a little fruity notes of blackcurrant in here, which is that comes through like a little bit of tartness in this. A beautiful scent, well worth having something like this. A vetiver fragrance is always a good one to have in the back pocket just in case. But this one is cheap, it's affordable, and you're going to smell really good. You could also go with something like Grey Vetiver Eau de Parfum by Tom Ford, but that's a bit more expensive. This one is a little more affordable. So this is Vibrant Vetiver Delight by Mere Corner. Right, this next one also I think came out in 2022 if I remember correctly, and this is a clone of, no actually 2023. It is a clone of a Mancera fragrance, and this one is a bit more playful. It's a bit more one of those ones where you go, oh, I want to be a bit more spontaneous, a bit different. For Mere Corner then, this is Cherry Cola. Now you want to try this one because it's a little bit different. It's one of those ones where you've got to like Cherry Cola because it is exactly what it smells like. Now this is a clone of Tonka Cola, which I haven't got yet. But this has got cherry, dark cherry, cinnamon, also notes of lemon, cola, patchouli in here. A real fun, playful one. It lasts about 6 to 7 hours again off my skin and runs about 35 quid. I think there's a few others from this house that I would really like to pick up. There's a one about the, what's the other one from, the tobacco one from Mansera. I can't, my brain's gone. But there's that one from there and I would like to try. But this one is a bit more playful and it's a bit more fun. So if you are feeling in a bit of a playful mood and you just want to be a bit different and stand out a little bit more, try this one. This is Cherry Cola by Amir Corner. Right, the next one I'm going to talk about came out 3 years ago and it was kind of a flanker that came and went with the wind, and it's still a great fragrance as far as I'm concerned. It works great, it smells perfect, and it's in a line that you could pretty much pick any from and you're good to go. It's from Armani, it's Acqua di Gio Eau de Parfum. Like I say, it came out in 2022. It's those C notes, it's fresh, it's clean, it's what you want to wear. You don't want to go too crazy if you want to be just a very professional setting. This one will work for you perfectly. It's also got Clary Shades, mineral notes, vetiver, and a bit of patchouli in here. Performs decently, gets 7 hours off my skin. So again, you're looking at a decent day's work. I mean, if you wanted to reapply this at the lunchtime break, be my guest. It's not one that you're going to go, oh no, that's offensive. None of these are offensive to anyone. I can't see how anyone will not like this one. One of these ones that are hidden for good gems, and I think if you're still looking for it now, I think it's about 50 to 60 pounds, give or take where you go. But another cracking one. So this is Armani Acqua di Gio Eau de Parfum. Right, this next one came out last year and I was really impressed with this one. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I was expecting it to be a bit whatever, but I was surprised at this one. And now at the moment it's running at a discount, and this one I think is sub 20 quid for a 50ml bottle. So for 100ml, I think it's 20 to 25. So it's affordable. This one ordered CK. This is CK1 Essence, and this is a beautiful scent. Also done by Alberto Marias. Very clean, very manly, but it's got tea, mint, so it's very fresh, very invigorating. Bergamot, musk, incense, and some sandalwood. Creamy, sexy, gorgeous fragrance. It's just, and it's got some moss in here, which means it performs pretty well. So I get 8 hours of performance of this skin. For a CK fragrance, that's not normal. So this one is a real little like head turner for me. Smells absolutely amazing, and with the fact that it's got tea, mint, and all that sort of stuff, it's quite chilling to be honest as well. It makes you quite relaxed. So another good thing to have when you're in a stressful environment, have something like this on. So try this next one. This is CK1 Essence. Right, this next one came out in 2018 if I remember correctly, and this one kind of got absolutely destroyed by a lot of people because the original DNA wasn't really predominant in this fragrance, but I think it's actually really good for what it is. This from the House of Dodge & Gabbana, this is the one Grey. Now this one's about 30 quid now, but it hasn't got much of that DNA, but what it does have is lots of lavender, clary sage. It's very fresh, very invigorating. Patchouli, a little bit of lasmon. So it has got some nuances, but it has got that tobacco note in it, which people I think will expect it to be in here. Obviously being the one line. The one line was basically known for being a tobacco fragrance. It's also got a little touch of cardamom and some grapefruit in here. A really, really well put together fragrance. Professional, 100%, and it works absolutely fantastically well in the office. This one is a little bit of a sleeper, so don't worry about if it's like smells like the original one. It won't, but it'll make you smell really, really good. So my next option is Dolce & Gabbana 1 Grey. Right, this next one is a bit more of a curveball. This one is more of the people who have made up in the world, and I think it's really, really nice and very, very classy. This one came out in 2020, and Olivier Crisp did this one, and he did a fantastic job of this one. This is Givenchy Gentleman Boisé, and this is all about those woods, and it's very much cacao. It's got iris in here. It smells absolutely fantastic. Patchouli, sandalwood, even a bit of coriander. Amazing scent. This is where you've maybe had a promotion or something, you want to smell a little bit more like a boss, and you're going up in places. This one, that's what it smells like. If you want me to do like a CEO version of this one, let me know in the comments. I'll happily do that one. But this one just says you're a bit more established, more in the workforce where you've been, and you're going to smell absolutely fantastic. So this one, bit of an underrated one, but wear this one if you're feeling like a bit of a boss. This is Givenchy Gentleman Boisé. Right, sticking on that same sort of theme where you want to smell a bit more like you're a bit more important than you actually are, and you try and get a promotion, you try and smell really, really good for it. This one works amazingly well. This one came out in 2018, and this one is just absolutely gorgeous. Though this one is Roch's Man Eau de Parfum. Now, I wouldn't put the Eau de Toilette unless you're going for the summer. I think it's better for there. It's a bit more lemony, a bit more rindy, but this one is a little bit different to that. So this is very woodsy, vanilla. It smells absolutely fantastic. Even got a bit of Bulgarian rose in here. This is benzoin, vanilla, patchouli, pink pepper, and a bit of mandarin orange. Fresh, sexy, woody, aromatic vibes in this one. Again, I'm trying to see if you're going up in the places and you want to smell a little bit better than everyone else. This one, for a price, I think this is still running about 30 to 40 quid, give or take, and the performance on this is decent. I get 8+ hours off my skin. So a full day's work from this one, about 30 quid, can't go wrong, won't break bank, and you'll smell fantastic. This is Roch's Man Moustache Eau de Parfum. Right, these next two came out last year, and I think they're both fantastic fragrances for wearing in the office, and I think they both work amazingly well. So this first one's a bit more of like a curveball, but I still think you can pull this off really, really well. This one has a Carolina Herrera. This is Cobalt Elixir. This, obviously, there's a new Bad Boy Elixir that's just come out, which I'm still waiting to see if it comes out in the UK. So apparently it's coming out pretty soon. So as soon as I get my nose on it, I'll let you know. But this has got notes of frankincense, incense, truffles, woods, vanilla, black pepper, and a bit of sage. This is like a blue twist, like a blue fragrance with a twist. And I think it's a really interesting one. A little bit more of a head turner. It smells absolutely fantastic. Not many people might dare wear this one. So if you do wear this, you know you're going to be pushing it out there a little bit more. But definitely a head turner. Definitely make you smell very, very good. So my next option is Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt Elixir. Right, the last one that comes out from last year, and this one smells absolutely fantastic. I would say this is a perfect office scent, and honestly, I think there's a new version of this coming out called Team USA. See what that was like, or is it just a new bottle with the same juice? I don't know. The Polo 67 by Ralph Lauren is an absolute fantastic one. It's got lots of notes in it. It's fresh, it's got bergamot, it's got pineapple, so it's very fresh, very invigorating, which is a really nice one as well. Lemon, it's got rose hip, which is a bit unusual. Juniper and patchouli in this. Now, it doesn't perform brilliantly on my skin. It gets 6, maybe 7 hours off my skin. But it does smell very fresh, very invigorating, and really nice. And honestly, I'd like to see what the new one's like, but this one definitely is well worth having a bottle list because it's just like a really freshened up blue scent. Easy to wear, and I think this 50ml bottle cost me about 45-50 quid. I think 100ml cost me about 60 to 70. So still not going into ridiculous prices, but this one is an absolute joy. So this one is Ralph Lauren Polo 67. Right, the last two are pretty much the most expensive one. This one, next one is the most expensive one. I think this one's about 140, 150 quid. So this is really, you're going top end here. You could spend more, but I don't think there's any need to spend more than this. This one is a real hidden gem in this house. This one has some Xerjoff. This is P33 Sketchbook. This one came out in 2022, and this is absolute gorge. I think it's absolutely stunning. I don't think a lot of people know about this one. It's got apple, bergamot, pink pepper, cypress, iris in here, musk and amber, and a little touch of cedar. It's a fresh, slightly woody fragrance. Smells fantastic. Now, it performs pretty well, actually, considering it's a fresh fragrance. This lasts me about 8-9 hours. So again, you're going to last the whole day through with this one. Amazing little one. And again, no one really talks about this one. But I'll say, look at the bottle design. How cool is that? Where it's just got Xerjoff written all over. I think that's really cool. So my last one is Xerjoff P33. Right, last but certainly not least, this one is another niche one. It came out in 2016. This is an absolute stunner. Really easy to wear, great to pull off, especially in the office. And from the world of Goldfield and Banks, this is Blue Cypress. This is a real clean, very classy fragrance. We notice there's cypress in here, patchouli. It's also got some clove in here. It just smells like you're near the sea, essentially, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't perform brilliantly. I think it gets 6 to 7 hours on my skin, depending on how warm the day it is. But still a fantastic one to wear for the office. It is a bit more budget friendly than the Xerjoff. This one runs about 80 to 90 quid, depending on where you go. If you find a good deal on this one, I find it even cheaper sometimes than that. So do look out for these Goldfield and Banks ones. Sometimes they are nicely discounted, and they do smell fantastic. I think most of them are great. The only one that you might have a bit of an issue with is Lush Island, I think, or something like that. That one is a bit more of a leather fragrance. It's not what I think it is. But this one, definitely try and wear this one. This is Blue Cypress by Goldfield and Banks. Right, so you have it. 13 fragrances that you can wear into the office happily. And as always, time to tell you what I'm wearing in scent of the day. Right, my scent of the day. Actually, this could also go on the list. It's just by coincidence this has happened, but this one for me today is from 2019. It's a beautiful, fresh, easy wearing fragrance. This is MFK Gentle Fluidity Silver, and this has got notes of bergamot, pineapple, vanilla, bit of amber. Really clean, very crisp, fresh fragrance. Again, you could wear this to the office as well. So another cracking one that I've worn today. It was a bit of a weird day, so I just wanted a bit of a fresh, clean smell. But my scent today is MFK Gentle Fluidity Silver. And as always, what's your scent today? Let me know in the comments. Right, so there you have it. 13 fragrances that you can wear to the office anytime. When you might want to change it up, to have maybe 2, maybe 3, and you're still going to smell absolutely fantastic when you go to work. And there's always good things to do with that. As always, if you want a top 10 list, a friends review, or a question, hit me up in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. 80% of you are watching my content aren't subscribed yet, so go hit that subscribe button. Let's get on the road to 2K. And as always, I'm on TikTok and Instagram for my fragrances. And as always, you absolute legends smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.